Let me tell you all about the Battle of Cambridge for those who are not familiar with the battle. The battle took place December 22nd, 1775, and it took place right here in the Simpsonville area. Colonel Richard Richardson from out of Orangeburg heard about some unrest up here between the Tories and the Patriots, of course. So he brought together 500 corps group of the 3rd South Carolina. The 3rd South Carolina was also known as the Rangers. So he came up to this area and took over the George Hollingsworth Mill in Lawrence County. Now, George Hollingsworth was a Tory, and George Hollingsworth was camped out with the Tories at Cambridge. So, Colonel Richardson sent the word out that he needed volunteers. So everyone miles around, in fact, there were some people from a large contingent of patriots from North Carolina came down, as well as the York County area. York County area at that time was known as the New Acquisition area. And the militia group that came down from York and was involved with the Cambridge were known as the New Acquisition Militia. So, in fact, we had, I think there was about maybe a handful from Georgia came over. So the force grew to about 3,000. Yeah. So Colonel Richardson had Colonel William Thompson take between 1,300 and 1,400 of those 3,000. And he had him march down an old Indian drill, which is today Fort Shoals Road. So they came down and swung into where John Hopkins has his farm on Fort Shoals Road. They swung in there, crossed the Reedy River, and attacked the Tories who were camped out. Now the Tories were under the command of Patrick Cunningham. Now, Captain Patrick Cunningham's cousin was the notorious Bloody Bill Cunningham. Among the Tories camped out with him were Richard Parris. Some of us may know Richard Parris. He had his trading post up at the falls in Green River. And Paris Mountain is named after him. But he was a Tory. He was camped out with Cunningham at Cambridge. The Tories, there were 380 Tories camped out. Now on the very early morning of the 22nd December, the Patriot force charged, completely surprised the Tories. And most of them got away. There was 130 that were captured, and there were 6 that were killed. We do not know the names of the 6 that were killed. Alan and I are trying to research it, see if we can come up with the names. So in fact, the Fountain Inn Library, Fountain Inn Museum has the chains and a couple of the locks that the Patriots chained the prisoners. And so they got together and started to march them down to Columbia. And it started to rain turned to snow, and it piled up, and it was like 30-foot drifts. It was really, really bad. A lot of the Patriot troops suffered frostbite. They weren't prepared for the sudden cold. They were in their clothes, street clothes. So that was the start of the snow campaign. That's one of the main campaigns of the revolution. And then Richardson had his the rest of the militia disbanded when they reached Columbia, and Richardson took the 500 of his 3rd South Carolina and took the prisoners on down to Charleston, where they were tried, and none were condemned or hanged, but they were kind of like slapped on the wrist and told not to do it again. And that was it. So that's basically, Alan, do you have anything you would like to add about that? Okay, any questions?
So did Bloody Bill get away from that? Did they get Bloody Bill, or did he get away?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bloody Bill, did he get away?
Yeah. Patrick Cunningham
Right.
sprang on his horse and escaped. In fact, he didn't have time to pull his breeches on. He said, every man for himself, and rode off.
Oh, we got caught in the snow too.
Excuse me, but Bloody Bill was a different person. Bloody Bill actually went into what is now Grove Plantation there in Moore, and he actually went in and killed people after the war was actually over with. Killed 1 or 2 soldiers there, right there, went upstairs, and that just last weekend they had a big revel weekend, 2 weeks ago, and they had a big event there. In fact, that's supposed to be the best event that they had. There's 3 of them, and that was probably the best.